Hi, welcome to the CryptoMetal Market Report. Today we're going to be talking about the hedge fund manager that just invested 98% of his wealth into a cryptocurrency. We're going to be talking about the Bloomberg report and the Goldman Sachs report and where gold's going to be next year, plus lots more. Okay, looking at Bitcoin, we've had an interesting few days. Obviously, I reported at the end of last week on Friday, we had this big sell-off and found a bottom at quite low levels around 16.4. We then, for our Premier members, started this bull flag, and we reported on a potential for a breakout here, which actually happened. We actually had a couple of bull flags at the bottom, and it then started to break out the channel as a trading option, and off it jolly well went on its nice travels. And we really needed to break through this point here today, this morning. And it looks currently at the moment 18,379. We're about to fall out of this channel here. Now we do have another area of support along this line, this wedge line, which is kind of around the 17,400, 17,500 level, and potentially that could be where it travels to. And we have a small previous line of support as well around 1687. Back down to 5.8 would be the furthest point we would expect it to go, if indeed it does sell off to those levels. However, we've had some good news out over the weekend, some positive marketing from Bloomberg, which is getting in more mainstream for this particular cryptocurrency, and also Raoul Pal, CEO of Global Macro Investor and ex-hedge fund manager for Goldman Sachs, well-respected global macro strategist globally, and he's just confirmed that he's actually selling his gold position and going all in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So he's literally 98% or will be 98% invested this week in cryptocurrency, and if that isn't a confirmation of this particular market, I don't know what is. So long term, we've got an awful lot of good news with MicroStrategy, with PayPal, with Square, with intercontinental exchanges, all being able to trade with this particular cryptocurrency and others. And we as a business have been very focused on getting this message out to our members and getting a portfolio of not just the stable coins, but also some altcoins and decentralized finance, DeFi coins as well, and tokens. So there's an awful lot of good news out there, which we want people to experience. Rising tide raises all ships, and we're getting a lot of good marketing across the board from the run-of-the-mill finance institutions as well, and not forgetting central banks are now looking at their own digital currency, which could form allegiances with some altcoins, and whichever way it happens, it's going to promote this space. So all good stuff. Moving on, if we can, to gold, I thought we'd take a look at the Bitcoin gold ratio, because that's been very interesting. A lot of money moving out of one into the other and vice versa. And obviously at the moment, with gold levels as it is at the moment, and Bitcoin has had a good run. As we can see, it's taking a breather, which is totally normal for a bull market for Bitcoin. We often see retracements in bull markets of 30-40% before it turns on its heels and heads north again. So worth bearing in mind, you can't really trade Bitcoin. You've got to be able to go in a bull market and stay in long. You can get whipsawed about, and that's where you lose money. So we're looking at a buy and hold long-term portfolio here with Bitcoin. With gold, we're actually reaching levels now, and as evidenced by the Bitcoin ratio to gold, it's basically oversold where we are, as is silver, and we are expecting over the next few days and next couple of weeks to reach a bottom and then reverse and make some sizable gains for the end of the year. So it could get quite interesting over the next few days, and we'll look at gold next. Okay, we'll move on to gold, and we've basically done exactly what I suggested a month ago today. On the 30th of October, I suggested 1765 was the target, I expected it to get here a bit sooner than we have, I have to say, but we are there now. I think we could drift a bit lower. Having said that, looking at the technicals, it's still reasonably negative. The stochastics is staying below this line, although the signal line's crossed. The MACD is still pretty negative generally, so we could still see some weakness. It's a Monday, often happens in the metals market. After the weekend we do get a bit of weakness spilling over, but we've had weakening dollar. We've had a report out from Goldman Sachs. In fact, they've looked at the scenario with gold and the bonds market, and they think gold is cheap compared to the 5 and 10 year yields on bonds now, given the negative scenario we're seeing with interest rates. And we've got this rotation really moving out of certain areas like that and in the stock market. So gold is extremely undervalued across the board. It's at low levels we've not seen for some months, and it's hitting support levels now. And if now isn't a time to get in for this 4-month bull flag to break out, I don't know when is. So I would have a look at the crypto metal portfolios. The gold portfolios are leveraged against the price of gold and others as well, and we have done extremely well. The certain stocks we've got have actually made positive returns. Some haven't actually fallen, some have stayed flat, and we've got a heck of a portfolio for next year, because when this breaks out there is going to be sizable returns. Goldman's are talking about $2,300. Other companies are talking far higher, and other leading macroeconomic commentators are talking several $1,000s more in prices of gold and silver, particularly gold going up to $5,000 or $10,000 over the next few years by the end of this bull market. So we do believe in the next sort of 3 to 5 years this is going to double or triple in size, and the leverage plays we've got are going to do an awful lot more than that. So have a look at us and the portfolio and how we've structured it to benefit from different sectors globally and across different metal markets as well. So if you're enjoying what you've seen, please don't forget to give us a like, and at the same time subscribe to our channel so we can get information straight out to you as soon as it's available. Really appreciate that. Thanks so much, guys. At CryptoMetalResearch.com we have a number of services to educate and inform you on how to benefit from the financial reset in this massive bull market. We fully expect our portfolio to return multiple double digits in the huge financial reset we're going through. The risks are high, but so are the returns for those with industry connections. We have years of trading experience to support you during your journey. Our services include CryptoMetal Premier, a full done-for-you service for the time poor who see the massive potential of having your assets realigned to benefit from the next big investment boom. We do everything for you so you can sit back, relax and watch your assets appreciate. CryptoMetal Partner, a done-with-you educational service for those who want to be involved and learn how to benefit from this massive opportunity and receive signals of when to get in and out of your positions to maximise your profits. CryptoMetal Portfolio, a do-it-yourself solution so you can learn and apply the portfolio to your investments directly without any support or assistance. CryptoMetal Pulse, a signal service direct to your inbox as and when the market dictates, combining decades of technical analysis trading within your broader crypto metal portfolio. CryptoMetal Personal, a virtual one-to-one for those who want to know more, want to discuss their personal situation and investigate what CryptoMetalResearch.com's investor education can do for you and your financial wealth.